Welcome to Mrs. Peach Thrifty Living. I'm so happy you're here today. Today is hashtag Friday Hauls. This is hosted by Lois at Life with Lois. Go over and check her channel out. She posts a lot of hauls. She has a beautiful garden and a beautiful, just wonderful yard, and they do the dolls, the reborn dolls, and it's just a very wonderful channel. She's a really sweet lady. I went in the kitchen and videoed what I have for the Friday hauls today, and I think you'll enjoy that one. But before I get started, I have one thing to say. I reached 2,000 subscribers. I have 1,000, I don't know the exact, but just over 1,000 videos that I've put out. Now, a lot of those are in shorts. I usually do one a day of videos and then one or two shorts a day. I want to thank you, any of you that watch my videos, that comment on them, that shares them. If you see something, I know you don't go out sharing videos all the time, but once in a while you see something that you think a friend would like. That's when you share it. I did get a lot of them from my shorts, which I don't know how well it's a steady growth to people to stay around. There are a few that stay, and I appreciate them. And I appreciate the ones of you that have been around all along. I really do. I've been doing this a year and 8 months, if I counted right. Stay tuned. I went to my granddaughter's to drop off the little hats that I got at the thrift store that will fit her new baby come October. And when I got there, she had her table and all kinds of places covered with food. She had went to the food pantry. They had a giveaway, and her friend called and said they had so much food to give away. She brought home, she said, I've got to share some of this. She had picked through what she was going to keep, and she said, please go through and see what you can keep and can use. And I took this. I did give away, this was a whole bunch, a complete bunch of bananas, and I gave some of them away, and I used this part in a smoothie last night. I put it in the refrigerator, and I gave away some of I thought they were zucchinis, but I think these are cucumbers, and they are. You can see I will have to cut that off a little bit. So I could have got more corn, but that'll do me. That'll be enough for two. And she had big stalk of celery there. I took 2 or 3 of the stalks. I didn't take the whole thing. Remember the last of my Panda Express? I used that yesterday, and I scrambled an egg in it, and I used this. I really thought it was a zucchini at the time I got it, but that was cucumber, and it was quite good in it. I stir-fried it in with my last of my chow mein. It was really good. Also, I went ahead and got one of these. This is 1%. I do have quite a bit of that, but hey, I won't be going to the store and buying other. They had the bread cut up and put like this, and they divided it, I guess. And I opened that up a little bit, and it was just this much. I took a little bite of a piece of it, and it's good sourdough bread. And she had, I can't tell you how many baskets of tomatoes, and they're really quite sweet, and I guess they're not supposed to be red. They were really good. 3 cans of fruit. This one is of the pears in its own juice. And then apricots, unpeeled apricots. We always did like canned fruit. And then green beans. The last thing I got from her was the black beans. I'll be cooking them somewhere along the line. Now, with that being said, let me show you what else I got. My friend Laura that I meet for lunch, and that she gives me all my beautiful clothing, so much of it. They grew these cucumbers, and I'm going to be looking forward to having those. We met at Del Taco yesterday, and we ate several of these while we were nachos, the three cheese nachos, that was $2. She brought cilantro to go with it. So we do some cilantro on our plates too. And the last thing I want to show you, see this? That's from my little garden, my little plant. I have a few more coming ripe. I don't know, my plants didn't do very well, but I'm going to have a tomato sandwich. I love tomato sandwiches. With the sourdough bread, I'll take a piece of that, put mayonnaise on it, salt and pepper. That's the best sandwiches you can get. Also, I thought I would just talk about some of the things we could have with this food. These cucumbers, any of the cucumbers I had, you can make, if you like sour cream, this is such a delicious way to make them. You cut them up in little pieces, peel them if you like, and you can mix sour cream, a little sweetener, whatever your choice of sweetener is. I use a little stevia, salt and pepper. I'm trying to remember if I put vinegar in it. If I remember that, you can try it with or without, just a little bit, not a lot. Okay, you know, I love my green beans like this. I drain them, and then I put them in the skillet, and you can put mushrooms in it, canned tomatoes. You could throw some of these tomatoes in it. Put some garlic, a little bit of olive oil, and have them like that. They are so good. If you don't like to eat fruit, which I am not the biggest fruit eater, which I'd love to tell you I was, if you're not, you could make this into a fruit smoothie. Let me show you what I did one day. This might not look very appetizing now. I got this out of my refrigerator, and the other day I took a banana, I opened a can of fruit in it. Now, if it's in its own juice or whatever, you can put the fruit in there with it. I put some frozen strawberries and frozen blueberries out of my freezer and made the best fruit smoothie. Oh my goodness, it was so good, you guys. So that's what you can do with this, or you can make yourself a fruit salad if you don't want to just eat them just like this. Of course, you know about black beans. You can soak these and then cook them up, and you can save them in individual containers and enjoy those for many ways. I like celery in my stir fries. Celery is also good. And what is that? A little piece of something there. Okay. Celery is also good. Apple Waldorf salad, and I have all those things. I have the apples, and I have the celery. What else? Of course, mayonnaise. I have mayonnaise and walnuts. I got the walnuts from Patty. Thank you, Patty. That would be another meal or a side dish. Of course, bananas. You could make banana pudding. Enjoy them like that. Make Jell-O with bananas in it. And I'm just going to use my friend cooked cucumbers. She cooked them. And I really thought this was a zucchini at first, but it's not. And then the corn on the cob, yum. Okay. I hope you enjoyed that. Give you some ideas what you can do with a little bit of something. Thank you so much for watching today. Be sure and go and check and see what everyone else posted on #FridayHauls. Also, tomorrow I'll be back with my artisan journal, which I have not done. I have an idea how I'm going to do it now, but I'm waiting to the last minute. By the way, on Saturday is when we meet up with some of our YouTube creators. Let's see, there's some of them that I know, and I almost hate to call them off because there's one I have not met yet. I will be posting her on here later after I meet her. There'll be Martha Makes Art, Life with Patty, Kim's Inspired Life, myself, I'm leaving somebody out. So please forgive me. If I think of it, I'll write it on the screen. You guys, come on back, and I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. God bless you. Don't forget, Jesus loves you. Like, subscribe, comment, and share. Okay? Bye-bye.